Roman Dolidze versus Anthony Hernandez. Who's going to win this fight? Well, vote about who's going to win this fight. Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Anthony Hernandez fought Michel Pereira, in which Michel Pereira started off very fast in round 1 until Anthony Hernandez picked it up, took control of the fight, put a lot of punishment on Michel Pereira, and the rest enough and stopped the fight in round 5.
Oh, yeah. This could be it. That's gonna do it.
And after this, Anthony Hernandez went on to fight Brendan Allen for a second time, in which both started off great. Both for the wrestling, grappling, and ground game was great, both at their moments in this fight, but Anthony Hernandez won by decision. Now let's take a look at Roman Dolidze's latest performances, in which he fought Kevin Holland, in which Roman Dolidze started off great, but then the rest of the fight since Kevin Holland's rib broke at the end of round 1. And after this, Roman Dolidze went on to fight Marvin Vettori for a second time, in which both started off very fast until Marvin Vettori rocked Roman Dolidze in round 3.
Larry Nixon in between rounds.
There's a left. That's what's hard.
Shot so far, and again.
But it didn't matter because Roman Dolidze still outlanded Marvin Vettori, and Roman Dolidze won by decision.
Now, this is going to be a good one, as this is going to be Anthony Hernandez's hardest fight yet, simply because Roman Dolidze is going to be the best fighter that he's ever fought. But I will say, stylistically, this could end up being a walk in the park for Anthony Hernandez, since we know that he does his best work when he's able to take his opponents down and control the fight on the ground, as he poses the threat of finishing his opponents with some good ground and pound or by submission. And since Roman Dolidze is much more of a striker, he could end up being in trouble. So let's talk about how this fight can go and who's going to win this fight. Well, I think it's pretty simple to see how Anthony Hernandez can win this fight, especially since he's up against Roman Dolidze, who does his best work when he's able to keep the fight on the feet. So the way Anthony Hernandez can win this fight is by dominating with his wrestling and grappling, taking Roman Dolidze down, doing damage, and possibly working towards a submission. And I know this fight is 5 rounds, so you might say that if Anthony Hernandez can't find a submission, then he's fucked, since he won't be able to wrestle for 5 rounds straight. But he out-wrestled Michel Pereira for 5 rounds straight, so Anthony Hernandez can definitely win this fight by decision if he doesn't end up getting a submission. And as for Roman Dolidze, although he's much older, being 37 years old, his striking has been looking pretty good. So if he can defend the takedowns and outland Anthony Hernandez, he can definitely win this fight. But here's the thing, I don't think we're going to see that, as there's no way he ends up defending Anthony Hernandez takedowns. So we got Anthony Hernandez destroying and embarrassing Roman Dolidze.